speedrunning 36 stacks of purple concrete. I have just dedicated the last 3 days of my life to doing exactly that, and I can now definitively say it is indeed as stupid as it sounds, but I would do it all again in a heartbeat. To understand why I would do such a thing, first we have to go back 3 days to when I was chilling at my computer late one night. Unexpectedly, I received a Discord notification from my best friend Volt, challenging me to get 36 stacks of purple concrete as fast as possible. We'd have 3 days to do it, and the person with the fastest time would be crowned as better than the other. I don't know why he did this, given I'm clearly superior to him in every aspect of human endeavour, and I also have no clue why he picked purple concrete either. But Mama didn't raise no chicken. I accepted the challenge, kicked my brain into gear, and started coming up with a foolproof plan that would have absolutely no mistakes in it whatsoever. In order to make 8 purple concrete, you need to combine 4 sand, 4 gravel, and 1 purple dye, and then dunk it in water. In order to make 36 stacks of purple concrete, you need to repeat that process 288 times, which requires a total of 1,152 sand, 1,152 gravel, and 288 purple dye. I decided the best place to start would be by gathering all the sand that I would need, because it'd be the easiest to get. All I needed to do was find a desert temple, because if I had found a desert temple, it would have meant I'd found a desert. And do you know what there's a lot of in a desert? Sand. And I can easily gather a lot of it with the TNT from the aforementioned desert temple. I hopped into a testing world and experimented with the optimum depth to place the TNT to get the most sand. I discovered that TNT depth doesn't matter, and the most important thing was how deep and personable the sand was. If it was 4 or 5 blocks deep, you get an average of about 2.5 stacks of sand. This meant that only 1 temple was needed to get all the sand necessary for the entire run. My initial thoughts for gathering gravel was to use the leftover TNT from the desert temples in whatever the gravel equivalent of a desert was, which, surprisingly enough, does exist and is called the windswept gravelly hills. Now, you've never heard of the windswept gravelly hills because Mojang decided that anybody who tried to speedrun 36 stacks of concrete should have the most miserable fucking time possible, and made it one of the rarest biomes in the game, making it unviable to find in a speedrun. My next thought was to use piglin bartering, but that proved to be unviable. Screw my head with a tin opener and eat my brains like baked fucking beans. What the fuck was that? Piglins have an approximately 8.7% chance to give you between 8 and 16 gravel while bartering, which means you'd need, on average, about 1,200 gold to get the necessary gravel. The most gold blocks you can find in a bastion is about 30, which means I need to root a minimum of 7 bastions to get enough gold. And while I may be unemployed, I'm not unemployed enough to learn how to root bastions for the sole purpose of beating my friend in a stupid bet. I would need to come up with some other way to get the gravel. Fortunately, while I was in the nether, I noticed that gravel spawned in these little pockets all over the place. After testing in the creative world, I found that 1 TNT could consistently get just over a stack of gravel from these pockets, meaning I'd need a further 18 TNT to get enough gravel, which was only another 2 desert temples, which might seem rare, but it's still somehow more common to find 3 desert temples than to find a single fucking windswept gravelly hills. Looting that many temples came with an added bonus. It meant I was almost guaranteed to get some string and a saddle, and provided I could find a warp forest in the nether, I'd be able to get a fungus on a stick and could tame a strider, which would make searching for gravel shores super easy. And in order to get all the flowers I'd need, I'd gather some bone blocks at the soul sand valleys, so that when I returned to the overworld, all I had to do was find 1 red and 1 blue flower, and then bone meal them endlessly until I had enough of each dye. And to finish off, I designed a quick manual concrete converter so I could easily transform the powder into concrete. And so, with my plan sorted, all that was left for me to do was load up a seed and crush any hopes Volt had of beating me. Yeah, I just do not have the attention span to wait that long in between runs. I will just start scrolling. I needed a better way to start new worlds. Given the whole unemployment thing, I can't afford to upgrade my hardware in order to load the worlds faster, which means I need to make the worlds I load into count. Fortunately, somebody else has already done all the hard work for me and created the FSG mod, which has a setting that allows you to filter seeds based on whether or not there's a desert temple near spawn. Now, some may consider manipulating luck to ensure more optimum spawn rates cheating. However, I have a surefire way to ensure my run remains entirely legal. I'm just not going to tell Volt about the filtered seeds. What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Now, by this point, it was getting late, so I didn't have time to start any run, but I went to bed filled with vigour and fire, ready to crush Volt the next day. I started the day by immediately hopping on and grinding out some practice runs. Good morning, Vietnam. Right, I am feeling good. I reckon I get this done first run of the day. I didn't, but at least I learned something. This is not how you loot desert temples. Look, look. Oh no, look. I know I said good morning Vietnam. That doesn't mean I wanted to get blown up like I'm in Vietnam, okay? With the following runs, I continue to optimize and improve my strategy. Imagine dying to that outdated old trap. Could never be me. I am a genius. When I can't find enough desert temples, I can just grab beds, blur gravel in the nether, grab food to make sure I don't die from those explosions, and I must remember to gather flowers whenever I see them, because bone meal doesn't work the way I thought it did. Slowly but surely, I got better and better, but I was never able to finish a run. There was always something that went wrong, whether it be not getting enough explosives, or dying in another to guards, or not finding enough diamonds for a pickaxe, until on the final run of the day, Mojang decided to bless me. I am feeling good about this one. Wait, what is that? Is that what I think it is? No way that's what I think it is. It can't be what I think it is. Wait. If this is what I think it is, I'm going to have a fit. No, I don't think it's what I think it is. That looks stony more than gravelly. Let me just get on top to double check. Wait, no, that looks gravelly more than stony. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the one. Holy fuck is this? Okay, locking in. After completing the most heavenly run of my life, all that was left for me to do was convert the powder into concrete and cement myself as the champion. Nah, just kidding. The run was shit. I mean, you can probably tell that by the fact there's still 9 minutes and 40 seconds left on the video. Overall, it took me 2.5 hours to finish the run, which leaves a lot of room for improvement. I had to run thousands of blocks to find the second and third temple. Hallelujah! Oh my god, I don't think you understand how long it took me to find this mother. I got lost in a cave looking for lapis lazuli to turn into blue dye because there were no flowers anywhere. I somehow managed to lose the windswept gravity hills for a short amount of time. Oof, I am so glad to be back on this. I don't understand how, Mojang must be fucking with me, because how do I lose an entire mountain range? I had to redesign the concrete converter multiple times because concrete went everywhere, and I ran out of pickaxes, so I had to go out and craft a stone one to finish the job. 8, 7, 6. Oh, fuck off. Clutch. Oh my god. We are done. Not only was I not done, I'd barely even started, because during that very same run, I'd made a haunting realization. Flowers are really the bottleneck, actually. I mean, my original plan was everything into the chest, bone meal a bunch of flowers somewhere close by, then come back. But if you have to run so far to find all the flowers, honestly be easiest to take everything with you. It means I would need an ender chest. And to get an ender chest, I need obsidian and ender pearls. And do you happen to know where one gets obsidian and ender pearls? I don't like where this is going. I was going to have to learn how to root bastions. I went to bed that night, haunted by nightmares of what I would have to endure the next day. Reluctantly, I woke up and began learning how to run bastions.
This is usually going
I understand it now. Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. It only took me a couple of hours to learn, although sadly, I did realise that I am not a genius. You know how I thought I could use beds to blow up gravel in the nether? Turns out you can't. They're too powerful explosives and they don't drop any gravel, which sucks. But I'm glad I discovered that before wasting 46 minutes, 29 seconds, and 364 milliseconds of my life. It also means I need to go back to looting 2 desert temples in the overworld instead of just 1. Also, the only bastions worth going out of my way to loot are the treasure and stables, because the other 2 don't have enough gold blocks to make it worthwhile. And with that final thought, all my preparation and planning was done. There's only one thing left for me to do now: win. So, I booted up a world, and then booted up another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, as in order for me to play out a run, I needed to find 2 temples, and that was taking a while, until about 15 worlds later, I finally found one. Oh! Never mind, I take it back, there is a temple, and there's a lava pool right next door to it, okay. We may be cooking with gas here. I knew I couldn't squander this opportunity. It had taken so long to get this far. So, I got the TNT, I got the sand, I went to the nether, successfully looted a bastion, killed some blazes, and then I jumped into a lava pool. No way I just did that. No, you're kidding me, you're kidding, there's nothing. No. Fuck. Shit. Like, fuck. I'm too far away to get my stuff. I have to. Fuck. No, God. Fuck. I can't even think of something funny to say. There's nothing humorous about the situation whatsoever. So I loaded up another world and immediately. Oh my God. The more superstitious man might have taken this as an ominous sign. Instead, I started going crazy. I'm tingling. In a good way, obviously. But no, I reckon being an alcoholic would probably be good. Please, I'll turn into Sabrina Carpenter. I think I'm joking, but I will. Thinking about me every night. Oh, but instead of me, it's temples. I'm thinking about ending it all. That's just me. Espresso. Could you blame me though? It'd been over 2 hours at this point, and I'd only had one good seed, and I'd squandered it on a stupid, avoidable mistake. That could have been the culmination of days worth of work, and I'd ruined it in a second. Why was I locking myself in a room, completing a challenge that only one other person would get to see? Why was I pushing myself towards a goal that I might never achieve? Perhaps Vault had a better, more efficient way on day 1 and had already won the challenge, and I was just wasting my time indoors playing a stupid video game, instead of focusing on the things that really mattered in life. And so, like any good existentialist, I started scrolling through Instagram Reels.
But why?
That penguin's desire wasn't meaningless because he would never achieve it. His life wasn't meaningless because no other penguin will remember his name. His life had meaning because he had given it meaning. Every tiny footprint he left in that snowy plain was an indelible record of his indomitable penguin spirit. Each step a monument indicating that he was brave enough to have a dream and to stake his life on it. He did not care that he was burning his life for a sunrise from the top of the mountains that he would never get to see. He did not care that his actions would have no mirror, no audience, and would never see the light of gratitude. He did not care that he was just a single penguin facing a cruel world alone. That penguin pushed forward. That penguin screamed out. That penguin raged. Compared to that penguin, I am nothing. How could he give everything for a future that he will never get to live? While I struggled to give 3 days of my life for a goal that was in the palm of my hands. So, I loaded up a bunch of worlds again, until, if the only meaning in this world is that which we give it, did it matter that I made the entire challenge up? Did it matter that there is no vault? Did it matter that this entire charade is for the sole purpose of creating a YouTube video? No, it did not matter. All that mattered was the purpose and meaning that I bestowed upon it. All that mattered at the end of the day is that I can look back and say, I am proud of what I've done. All that matters is that I set sail on this odyssey, that when the winds turned against me, I swam, that when the seas turned against me, I walked, that when the land itself turned against me, I found a way to fly. That is all that matters. because once I find a way to do all of that, then there is no way that I can lose. I will win no matter what. So even if I don't realise my dream, I'd have left a record of my struggle. And just like that penguin's tiny footprints, my actions would leave an undeniable imprint of their indomitable human spirit is an inspiration for future generations to follow. Vincent van Gogh, he set his heart on making the best artwork known to mankind. Did he care that he only sold one painting while he was alive? No, he did not. Did he think, maybe I should get a real job? No, he did not. He went out there and he made more art. He made it so that his talents were undeniable to all who saw them. And when he shot himself in the chest, did he die? No, he did not. His spirit lives on in every museum and every art gallery in the world. Jack the Ripper, he set his heart on being the best serial killer there ever was. Did he care that London at night was cold and damp and smelly? No, he did not. Did he think, maybe I'll just stay at home tonight and read a detective novel? No, he did not. He went out there and was the one they wrote detective novels about. So when it was his turn to have his life taken, did he die? No, he did not. His spirit lives on in every dark alley, every dingy corner, and every foggy night in the world. Sean P. Diddy Combs, he set his heart on throwing the best parties there ever was. Did he care that he was breaking the law at every societal convention? No, he did not. Did he think, maybe I'll tone this one down a bit? No, he did not. He went out there and made them even bigger. And when the cold hands of the law placed themselves around his neck, did he give in and let them take him? No, he did not. He fought, and more than that, he won. He only got 4 years for what others would get a lifetime, and now he's in jail. Is he gone? No, he is not. His spirit lives on in every bottle of baby oil in the world. And so, when this challenge is over, I too shall not die. My spirit shall live on in every block of purple concrete in the world. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear was a pretty accurate descriptor of my feelings. It was now nearly midnight and I didn't have time for another run, so I went to bed anxious about the results that tomorrow would bring. I sent my one and only completed run to Vault. Even though I hadn't managed to achieve what I wanted, I still sent it with pride, knowing that I'd given it my all. If he'd managed to surpass that, then he would truly deserve the win. Motherfucker! No, this is not how this is ending. I've spent far too long to be ridiculed like this, okay? And by myself of all people? No, this is not how this is ending. Now that is more like it. And I think this can also serve as a valuable learning opportunity. If you never want to lose another race again, make sure you're the only person running.